Okay, we heard a lot about achieving regenerative life that spans civilizations or generations through Chipies ecosystem. But what does this nightmare even mean? Okay, so our today's conversation is going to talk about how Chipies ecosystem actually aim to achieve regenerative life that spans through civilizations. Okay, so why civilizations today decline is the foremost thing that we need to understand before understanding what is the nature of a regenerative civilization. So basically, why is it today's world civilizations are declining? We've witnessed this for so much long time. We are seeing a quite death rates. We are seeing excessive suffering. All those kind of survival, lives. You know, it's actually a decline because with upgrades, we don't survive, we actually thrive. With upgrades, death rates will continue to decrease while lives, so we need to actually address the why behind the civilization's decline. So, civilizations in today's world, they are declining. Why? Because short-term decision making. People don't care about what is the long-term impact of what we are doing. They are caring about, are we going to make money from what we are doing? Are we going to get instant gratification or instant value from what we are doing? We don't care about future civilization, and this has all led to the decline of civilizations. Also, we have seen this kind of extractive economic systems that only extract value for today, for the purpose of today, without considering or caring much about future civilization. We also have seen this kind of concentrated ownership structures whereby the minority handle the keys to companies, the keys to ownership of different structures, etc. in this world. But, the majority continue to suffer and actually continue to depend on these bosses, the richest, wealth, etc. So we have seen also this kind of weak generational continuity whereby we do things just for the purpose of doing without considering long-term continuity and sustainability. So all those factors are contributing to the decline of civilization today. So now we need to know why most systems are even extractive, because right now everything is actually it's actually seeming to be extractive. If you think about the business, you can see how extractive are they to humanity. If you think about employment, you can see how extractive it is to humanity. You can see a lot of systems that are taking value from people. You can see a lot of things that are taking liberty from people. Then you can see a lot of things that are bringing Mickey Mouse independence. Everything seems to be remote controlled. Why? So we need to understand the why behind the extractive economies, extractive systems, etc. So value today is actually removed faster than it is renewed. You understand? So basically, this implies consumption is actually higher than value creation. Then secondly, growth is prioritized over resilience. So everything is actually being made with the purpose of company expansion, not resilience. It is not resilient. Why? Because it is owned by shareholders. Why? Because shareholders care about profits and they don't care about future civilization. They care about holding the power over things, but don't care about resilience to future civilizations. At the same time, participation is limited to few, and systems depend on constant expansion. All those things, they are leading to extractive kind of human life. So I think we are all understanding this major cause, because they are, disgusting us each and every day. So the first principles of regenerative life, we need to understand what a regenerative life is actually all about before we understand how Chipies ecosystem aims to achieve regenerative life. So basically, a regenerative life, for us to say this life is now regenerative, it implies continuous renewal of value. It implies distributed participation and ownership. It implies a structural adaptability through civilization. It implies intergenerational continuity, not short-term gratification and short-term value creation. So that's the first principles of regenerative life. So Chipies ecosystem is the regenerative model. Chipies ecosystem, it doesn't only aim to achieve regenerative life, but it aims also to be a regenerative model itself. So basically, this means it aims to contribute to the renewal of value. It aims to contribute to distributed participation. It aims to contribute to structural adaptability and intergenerational continuity. Itself, it aims to self-sustain itself through civilizations without relying on any single person. Thus, Chipies is a regenerative model, right? How Chipies Ecosystems aims to achieve regenerative life that spans civilizations. So it aims to achieve this through implementing ecosystem level ownership or ubiquitous ownership. It aims to bring cross-border collaboration, intercontinental, intercontinental co-creatorship. Why? Because Chipies actually believes to Tobler's law of geography that everything is related to everything else, but nearer things are far more related than those that are far apart. So it actually believes that borders don't exist. There exists only one thing in this world, and that thing is humanity. And Chipies aims to make sure that humanity remains one through cross-border co-creatorship, cross-border collaboration of anyone anywhere across the world. At the same time, Chipies aims to bring regenerative life by destroying, governance that are centralized and bring governance participation inside Chipies co-creatorship, consensus mechanisms, and Chipies ecosystem itself. Also, Chipies ecosystems aims to bring value systems that compound, not extract. It aims to compound value through civilizations, not only bring value that exists for a certain period of time for the purpose of making money and exist. Okay, now we want to see why is it necessary that we shift from short-term extractive economies, extractive systems, and focus on building, regenerative life, and why is it Chipies ecosystem actually taking this pathway? So basically, the shift is necessary. Why? Because we aim basically to bring extraction. We aim basically to bring regeneration. We aim to exist basically to bring or design systems that outlive us. We aim basically to build structures for future generations. We aim basically to bring steward of civilizations that exist and that is going to impact future civilizations, which implies sustainability, continuum, and actually value that spans through civilization. That is stewardship. Thank you very much for having me in this discussion where we discussed how Chipies ecosystem aims to be a regenerative model of regenerative life and how it aims also to foster regenerative life itself and bring about continuum life, continuum value creation that spans through cross borders. Also, at the same time, that also bring value that compound civilizations. Thank you very much.